Hey, Stoic friend, your past doesn't control you, but the world will try to make you believe it does. Imagine this. You've grown, you've learned, you've rebuilt yourself from every mistake, every failure, every moment you once regretted. You are moving forward, living in quiet strength. And then someone reaches into that past. Someone you trusted, maybe someone you loved, or someone who once knew your weaknesses. They pull it out like a weapon, twisting it, reminding you of who you used to be. In that moment, most people react. They get angry, they explain, they justify. They give away the power they fought so hard to reclaim. But a Stoic stands apart. The Stoic remains calm, unshaken. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. The past is gone. Their words are empty. Your peace remains untouched." Today I'm going to show you 7 ruthless Stoic strategies to handle anyone who tries to use your past against you. Strategies that turn shame into strength, silence into power, and judgment into wisdom. By the end of this video, you will know how to rise above every attack, protect your mind, and respond with the unshakable clarity of a Stoic warrior. Lock this into your mind and type in the comments, "I rise above." Number 1. When they bring up your past. They will remind you of your past when they cannot handle your present. They will bring up your mistakes when your growth begins to threaten their comfort. But a Stoic does not live in the shadow of what once was. He stands unshaken, rooted in the truth that the past cannot touch him anymore. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." What happened before is gone. What matters now is how you choose to see it. When they use your past against you, stay calm. Do not defend, do not explain, and do not beg for understanding. Because the moment you justify yourself, you give power to the very chains you broke. They speak of who you were. You stand as proof of who you have become. The past is not a prison, it is a teacher. And once the lesson is learned, you walk free. Remember this, people attack what they cannot control. Your silence will disturb them more than your defense ever could. We are building a community of thinkers who rise above chaos. Share in the comments which lesson you will start with today. Let's learn from each other. Lock this wisdom into your mind and write it in the comments. I rise above. Number 2. Stay silent, stay powerful. Every Stoic understood that the world will judge, whisper, and criticize. Epictetus said, "If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Let them think what they want. The truth does not need your defense. The moment you stop needing validation, you become untouchable. When they try to shame you, thank them silently. Their words only confirm how far you've come. You are no longer that person. You've outgrown that version of yourself. A snake must shed its skin to grow. You did too. You don't need to prove transformation to those still trapped in their old patterns. Your growth is not for their approval, it's for your freedom. Lock this truth into your being and write it in the comments. I choose clarity. Number 3. Your past is your teacher, not your prison. There will always be people who hold your past as a weapon because they fear your evolution. They can't believe you became something they never had the courage to be. But your past was the fire that forged you. Seneca said, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests the brave." Every mistake you made was refining you. Every fall was preparing your rise. So when they try to pull you down into guilt, stand taller. Let them see that every scar has become strength. The Stoic way is not to erase the past, but to use it as fuel for wisdom. Your old pain became your discipline, your humility, your understanding. That's why their words no longer sting. You've made peace with your history, You no longer run from it. You walk beside it, unafraid. I'll read your answers in the comments, and the most powerful ones might inspire our next video. Which lesson will guide you today? Number 4, you owe no one an explanation. Do not waste energy defending who you used to be. You owe no one an explanation for your evolution. True change speaks for itself. The man who has rebuilt himself doesn't need to convince anyone. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, let your actions prove what your words never can. When they accuse you, smile. When they mock you, stay silent. When they doubt you, keep building. Because time is the ultimate witness. It exposes lies, reveals truth, and rewards those who remain steadfast." Lock this truth into your being and write it in the comments. I choose clarity. Number 5, forgive yourself and move forward. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that others still hold against you. You are not who you were. You have already served your sentence the moment you learned your lesson. No one has the right to punish you twice for the same past. Epictetus taught that no man is free until he masters himself. You've done that. You have taken control of your emotions, your reactions, and your destiny. The world may still see the old version of you, but that is no longer your burden. The Stoic path is not about reputation. It's about integrity. It's about knowing that even if the world misunderstands you, you remain true to yourself. That's where real peace begins. Drop this in the comments. I forgive myself. Number 6, their judgment reveals their weakness. Understand this deeply. People who bring up your past are secretly wishing you never changed, because your growth exposes their stagnation. When you rise, they must face their own excuses. When you stay calm under attack, they must confront their chaos. And when you walk away with grace, they feel their own weakness. That's why they try to drag you back, to keep their comfort intact. But a Stoic never goes backward. He moves forward with quiet strength. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Freedom is not found in explaining your past. It's found in mastering your present. When they throw stones, you build walls of wisdom. When they speak lies, you answer with silence. When they expect guilt, you show growth. Lock this in your mind and write in the comments, I rise in silence. Number 7, your past refines you, it doesn't define you. There will come a moment when your transformation makes them uncomfortable. The people who once knew your pain won't recognize your peace. The ones who fed on your weakness will choke on your strength. But that's the cost of evolution. Growth always demands separation. A Stoic does not mourn what he has outgrown. He understands that everything that leaves creates space for something better. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Your past was the obstacle. Your growth is the way." Let them keep talking. Every time they mention who you were, they advertise how strong you've become. Your life already answers louder than words ever could. Drop this in the comments. I am not my past. Dear brother, let me tell you something important at the end of the video. When they use your past against you, remember, they are speaking from memory while you are living in mastery. They live in stories. You live in strength. The Stoic never hides from what was. He transforms it into wisdom that no one can take away. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." You faced yours. You proved yourself. The past no longer defines you. It refines you. Stand in your calm. Walk in your truth. Speak only when it adds value. You are not here to defend a history. You are here to create a legacy. Thank you for staying till the end. If you found power in this message, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Watch the next video and keep building your inner fortress, one Stoic lesson at a time.